What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to keep this one short and sweet because I am not in a very good mood after this loss to the Washington Wizards. I mean, look, there are many teams in the world that the Chicago Bulls could lose to. Maybe you expected one of them to be the Wizards. I personally thought, the Wizards... they only have 6 wins on their season already. They're one of the worst teams in the league. And the Bulls came off of a pretty good victory against the Hornets, a pretty good victory against the Bucks as well. So I didn't expect this, to be honest. And maybe that's foolish of me to expect the Bulls to get 3 wins in a row. Maybe that's a big reality, a big slap in the face for me. But losing to the Wizards in the way that we did is not fun, and I did not enjoy it. So, yes, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to discuss what went wrong for the Bulls in this video. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls, their game today. Player of the game might be questionable, but we lose this one 125 to 107. Means just looking at the team stats for both of these teams, you could just... It's spitting image right in the face for you guys. First and foremost, the 3-point percentage for both teams. The Wizards shot 47.2% from the 3-point line, which is almost half of their threes going in. 17 out of 36. The Bulls shot 47 threes in this game and made 29.8% of them. So instantly right there is a sign of disaster. But when you don't make your threes, what's the way to get more points in the game? I think it's very simple. You have to attack the paint, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Wizards destroyed us in that area as well. 56 points in the paint to the Bulls' 48. So in the end, we didn't make our threes and we got dominated in the paint. 2 offensive signs of absolute disaster, ladies and gentlemen. We won the rebounding battle only by 2. We got destroyed in the assist numbers. 36 assists for the Wizards to the Bulls' 28. I mean, the stats and the proof is in the pudding. We got destroyed offensively today. And ultimately... once again, we got destroyed defensively today as well. Now, talking about our defense is like talking about a broken record. Again, you're going to hear the same thing over and over and over again. But no one was switched on defensively today. Barely anyone. I mean, maybe Lonzo Ball, you could say, was switched on. Maybe the bench was switched on a little bit. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. I don't know, maybe Jordan Poole saw way too many baddies over in Washington because this guy dropped 30 points on us. Not to mention, there were a couple of good guys from the Wizards today that played well. Carrington with 11, Sarr with 11, Champagne, I hope I said his name correctly. He had 15. Malcolm Brogdon, 12 points. Valanciunas off the bench. So when did Valanciunas come off the bench? 14.6 rebounds and 6 assists. The list goes on. Everybody played well for the Washington Wizards. It was a very collective unit. And ultimately, with Jordan Poole leading the way with 30. The Bulls, outside Zach LaVine with 32 points. Kobe White, had 17 points. No one played well offensively. Vucevic with 12 points. I expect better from him at this point in the season. Patrick Williams with 7 points, not bad, but not great. Lonzo had 5 points. Giddey had 6 points. Taylor Horton-Tucker had 7, 6 for Dalen Terry, 5 for Bozzella. Smith with 3, Phillips with 4, Carter with 3. You could tell that the coaching staff really tried to pull out different rotations here, but at the end of the day, it didn't work. And overall, downright, you can list every stat under the sun. It is not an acceptable performance. And it's as simple as that. Look, I don't need to tell you that losing to the Wizards is bad for the Bulls in terms of confidence, personality-wise, identity-wise. Just when you think there's a little bit of momentum that's going to start kicking on for the Bulls, this basically is a setback, a punch to the face, if you will. And I'm not going to sit here and defend a loss like this. We should be beating the Washington Wizards. We had the bulk of our team there, so there's no excuses there. Outside of Ayo, I don't think anybody else is hurt. We had enough. We had talent. We've beaten the Wizards before. The Wizards are literally last or second last in the Eastern Conference. I'm pretty sure they're last by a long way. So there's no excuses there. We just got outplayed. We got outworked. We got outplayed. The Wizards came in switched on. The Bulls came in switched off. Any team in this league can beat you when you play like that in an NBA game. When you're not making any threes, yet you continue to take them. When you're getting destroyed points in the paint-wise as well. So you get destroyed from both areas. Any team is going to beat you. Doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter if it's the Washington Wizards or the Windy City Bulls in the G League. If you're shooting like that, any team in the world can beat you. Any team, any professional team can beat you. So, yeah, it's downright embarrassing, to be honest. There is no excuses there for the Chicago Bulls. We've got to be better. And because of that, to move on to the player of the game, it's going to go to absolutely no one. I'm not going to give it to anyone in this team because I don't think anyone deserves it. LaVine with 32 points, fair enough, man. LaVine probably carried us in a situation where we needed to be carried, and we probably wouldn't get anywhere near the Washington Wizards without Zach LaVine's offense. But defensively, we were shambolic today. There is no one. I really think there was no one that played elite defense in this game. Capable, maybe good from time to time. No one was elite defensively. Team defense-wise, we got destroyed. And offensively, I mean, it was basically a free at will for the Wizards. Anything you wanted, you can get. It was an open buffet, all you can eat. Come and get more. That's what we were doing to the Wizards. So, yeah, no one deserves the player of the game for me. I'm not happy with this loss, and when we lose to the last team in the Eastern Conference. Look, a lot of people will say, well, this is good for our tank. Brother, we're not tanking. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We're not tanking. You think the Bulls 15 and 19 right now. Where are we in terms of the standings? I would love to know. I feel like we're still 9th overall. Let me just quickly check because I don't know. We're 10th in the Eastern Conference. You think that is a team that's tanking, bro? I mean, look, all in all, we may not make the play-in tournament because I think Philly's going to be better. But outside of that, we are better than every team that's under us. We're better than the Nets. We're better than the Raptors. We're better than the Hornets. And we're better than the Wizards. We're not tanking, bro. We might be lucky to escape this season with our first-round pick, but you can't tell me with the way the Bulls are trying to play that we are tanking. You just can't tell me that, man. Maybe the trades can help us, but wake up and smell the coffee, I guess. We are not tanking, and it is what it is. So, if we're not tanking, then this loss is ridiculously unacceptable. If we are tanking, well, people will be happy with this loss. I'm personally not happy with this loss. What do you think? That's all I got to say. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.